Then he turned her toward the ladder which led to the deck. After she had arranged Anya into a position that allowed her to ascend the ladder, he stood close by, ready to assist her if needed. Only when she had begun to climb to the deck above did he answer her question. "Do you wish him to see you wearing it? He will think you chose to abandon him." She looked back at her brother with wide eyes. I had not thought of that. She allowed the nursemaid to take Anya from her as she reached the deck so that she could straighten her skirts. Then, as the child began to fuss once again, she took Anya back and held her close to her heart, cooing to her until she calmed. Douglas had gained the deck and was standing close behind her, his eyes searching the crowds until he saw the man he sought. Placing a hand on his sister's back, he nudged her forward, so that they might complete the process of disembarking. Once on shore, he made sure she was on her way to the waiting carriage before pushing his way through the crowds, stopping in front of a man who was watching Kathleen closely. Douglas took the necklace from his pocket. "Here." He grabbed Sidemore's hand and placed the locket inside it. "This was meant for you." He turned to go back to his sister, but thought better of it and added, "A call, as soon as possible, would not be unwelcomed." "Of course," Nicholas stammered, as Witherfield turned and hurried away. Slowly he opened his hand and lightly ran a finger over the flowers which were etched into the face of the locket. A smile touched his lips for a moment. What did Witherfield want? Jonathan placed a hand on his brother's shoulder. "He wanted to give me this." Nicholas held out his hand. "Is that the locket? The one that was not left behind the church?" Nicholas nodded. "Witherfield said it was meant for me." He tucked the necklace into his pocket as he watched the Witherfield coach round the corner and drive out of sight. "However, if I was meant to have it, I am sure there must have been some way in the past year to let me know." He turned to walk toward home. He needed time to think. His brother stepped in front of him. "You're not going to follow her? You're just going to let her go?" Nicholas pushed him aside and kept walking. "I do not know what I am going to do." He knew what he wanted to do, but was that what he should do? She had returned, but she had not returned alone. The image of her standing on the deck of the ship with a baby in her arms could not be easily cast aside.